Morning, everyone. On August 3rd, there was a man driving down a road, a highway. And on that highway, there was a bridge. This man's name is Chance Both. In the middle of him driving, he was arguing with a close friend while through text. And his last text was, "I need to quit texting because I could die in a car accident, and then how would you feel?" He had a car accident. While texting, he took his eyes off the road and dropped 35 feet deep down a bridge into water. Luckily, he survived with head injuries, broken and fractured bones. Now he's okay, he's fully recovered. Today, by the end of my speech, I'd like to persuade my audience not to text and drive. I'll be going through two main points. One, is texting and driving a problem? And two, what are some tips to prevent texting and driving? Studies show that the minimum amount of time your attention is taken off the road when texting and driving is 5 seconds. Teens who text while driving spend approximately 10% of their driving time outside of their lane, according to textinganddravingsafety.com. On this graph I have taken from Center for Disease Control and Prevention, August 3rd, 2011. You see that it talks about the amount of self-reports texting and emailing while driving in the past 30 days amongst drivers 18 years and older. As you can see, the younger the victim is, the higher it is that they reported themselves texting and driving. And as you go down the road, you see that it decreases, being that 60-year-olds and higher never reported that they never text and drive. June 6, 2012, a teen was caught texting. It's the story of a kid named Aaron DeVue, and he was texting and driving. He was also found guilty in texting and driving because he killed a few people. He was sentenced to 2.5 years in jail because his wrongful action caused a horrific car accident that killed 2 other teens and seriously injured his girlfriend at the time. I got that from AZ Central. As you see in this chart here that I have, I got it from blogspot.com. It compares the dangers of drunk driving and texting while driving. As you see, drunk driving is only 4 times as dangerous, and texting while driving is double the amount, is 8 times. Now that you see this is a problem, let's go over some ways we can prevent it. Laws have been passed in a total of 36 states of America against texting and driving. 10 states prohibits all drivers from using handheld cell phones and driving. 32 states prohibit novice drivers from cell phone use. You can't use your cell phone at all while you're driving. And 39 states prohibit all drivers from text messaging. I got this information from textinganddravingsafety.com. Here are 3 tips that you can use and also share with others to prevent texting and driving. Silence is golden. So turn off your alarms, turn off your phone ringer, because the less you hear it, the less you'd be tempted to go look what's on your phone. Your second tip is out of sight and out of mind. What this basically means is that if you don't see your phone, you won't be tempted to look at it or touch it in any way. So maybe put it in a glove compartment or put in your pocket or give it to someone else who is in the car. So therefore you're less tempted. Number 3 is designate a texter. If there's someone else driving in the car with you, you can give them your phone and you can tell that person, oh, if that person texts me, oh, can you please tell them this, or tell them I'm on my way, or tell them I'm running late. Therefore, you're still focusing on the road and they're texting for you, so it's not dangerous. I got those tips and preventions from stoptextandwrecks.org, and that website is a family-owned website, and they've experienced losses in their family from texting and driving. Conclusion. Remember the survivor I mentioned at the beginning of my speech? Think of his chances and put yourself in his shoes. Would you risk your life for a text? Also, think how you can encourage others to avoid texting and driving. That's one less person to lose. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. Very nice.